This video is for entertainment purposes only. None of the information you're about to hear should be considered medical advice, and you should always consult a licensed medical practitioner before embarking on a health or lifestyle change. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Thursday night live stream. Someone let me know if the audio is working good, bad. Just leave a thumbs up if you can. Sorry about the delay getting started there. StreamYard wasn't playing nice tonight for some reason. I kept trying to go live, and it was just saying that there was too much traffic at the moment. Try again. It's like, okay, well, people are waiting. So, anyways, here we are. Welcome to the Thursday night live stream. My name's Jason. This is just Jason Keto and more. We're just gonna hang out and see where the chat takes us tonight. Nothing too specific to get into. Just like to get on here every Thursday night if I can, and hang out with the community and see what's going on. Let's see who we got in the house. We got P&J's Homestead Adventure in the house. Thanks for coming by. Got Lynn, 22Q Cat in the house. Thank you for being here. Monica Lynn is here. Scratching Pete is here. Good to see you, Pete. Everyone's saying hi. We got Jaden in the house. Calic King 916. Thank you for coming by. Everyone's just saying hi. Just rain and lightning, but looks like a bad storm will be later. I hope you guys stay safe. We're supposed to get some rain for the next sort of full day kind of thing, but we'll see what happens here. So I think that's everyone that's here. So welcome to the live stream, everyone. Like I say, nothing, no kind of topic or anything to go over this week. Just wanted to, come on here as our typical go live and see where the chat takes us for the evening. Just want to make sure that everyone remembers that next Wednesday, which I believe is the 22nd. Is it 22nd? Yeah, May 22nd, probably at 6:30 p.m. We'll do our second monthly live cook along. I'm gonna do some practice cooking for that this weekend. Make sure everything's set for that, and it won't be anything too super exciting, but I had fun with the last one, so hopefully we can all hang out and just have fun doing something new next week. Again, my hope is to do a bacon wrap meatloaf kind of thing. It's something I've done in the past. It's been a while since I made one, but that's the plan, obviously, and then come up with some kind of chaffle that we can make that night as well, of course. Excited about cooking live stream. Thank you. Yeah, no, it'll hopefully turn out like the last one. Like I say, I was really, really happy with the way the last one turned out. So, fingers crossed we don't have any major issues next week either. Yeah, thanks for thinking about being at that live stream. Like I say, it's something new for me. Obviously, we did one last week, but it's just a way to try and expand the content to make things a little different. I got the Bud Files stopping by. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And just remember, anytime you want to drop the link for your channel, you just have to type in #Thrive. It should drop the link to you. for you. Big thanks to Pete for the, uh, the instructions on how to set that up. What else we have here? Tiffany's come in. Good to see you, Tiffany. Thanks for coming by. Just, another casual Thursday night live stream here. Been feeling like I'm last 2 or 3 days feeling like it's sort of getting sick. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but we'll see how my voice holds out tonight. I've been working outside for 3 days now, so been out in the sun and the heat, and, thankfully it hasn't been raining, but we're, working outside. But if you don't do it that often, it sure takes a toll. Uh, Heavy, hard work and hot. Definitely exhausted at the end of the day, but that's the way life goes, I guess. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good week. Um, Paula and Jason made a frittata pizza. They did a shout at the beginning of their last video. Hopefully that turned out good. Certainly looked good from the highlight that you showed in the video. And Jesse is here. Good to see you, Jesse. Again, hashtag Thrive should drop your channel uh, in the chat. I think everyone here with each other, feel free to drop your link if you would like. We've got Big Family Expedition House. Good to see you. I'm gonna your one channel I've been trying to remember your names. Can't remember and for the life of me, I can't remember your names. So if you can put it in the description or if someone knows, uh, Chrissy and Kenny. Okay, there you go. You can always count on Tiffany to to know first names of people in channels. So Chrissy and Kenny, I'll have to remember that for the next time. I knew it from watching your videos. It's just I'm just drawing a blank tonight. Sorry about that. And we've got Jonathan Sturgill in the house. Good to see you, Jonathan. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, sort of just updates, what's coming up. You know, it's our chaffle video from last Saturday was pretty well received. That was the mustard chaffle. It did a pretty good job for the channel. It's one of those things where I haven't had a number 1 or 1 out of 10 video for quite a while, and managed to make it, which is always exciting. You know, I don't know if everyone watches their dashboard as much as I do, but it's always fun to see a 1 of 10 ranking on a video. Um, it, uh, definitely shows you that, the more often you can see that, obviously, the better um, your content's doing. This one, that video from last week is up to what, 1,500 views now? Uh, the exciting part about it is that, like, all of the rankings for that video are higher than normal or usual, so which is all what I'm looking for all the time. But, yeah, and that I truly believe the success for a lot of my videos comes from all of you guys being at my premieres on Saturday nights. That really helps boost the video and get it rolling, especially in the average view duration of a video. Because if you can get, 5 or 10 viewers in your premiere that are watching the entire video as it's premiering, then I think that gives it a kick into the algorithm with YouTube. Um, it At least that's what I've found, so that's why all of the videos that I've been releasing over the last couple of months have been premieres at the same time, uh, same day each week kinda thing, so just one thing to keep in mind, for all the creators out there. Consistency is one of those things, like, it's obviously nice to get as much content out there as possible, but the one thing that I have found has really worked in the last 3 months or so is to do one video consistently, same time, same day every week. You know, Pete does the same thing with his premieres each week as well at 12:15 every Tuesday, and if you've been to one of his premieres, you know that, there's a lot of people that tune in and are are looking forward to that, that release every week, so and that's sort of what I'm trying to build up my Saturday, release. I do want to continue making other, content that I can release at other times, um, but, the Chaffle videos will be the same time each week kinda thing. So, yeah, no, I was happy with the way this video's done this week for sure. Just excuse me for 1 minute. Sorry about that. I don't know if my allergies are getting me from working outside, but felt like I was gonna sneeze there anyways. That's never pretty. Yeah, Ron's Keto Cafe is in the house. Thanks for coming by, Ron. Yeah, it's one of those things where first 3 years that I was doing YouTube, it was kind of I always thought it was a sort of a race to get each piece of content out, and that's all I ever did is, as soon as I filmed it and edited it, it was just straight to, uh, posting it on YouTube kinda thing, so, um, that was a bit of a shift for me in the last few months is to move to more of a structured, release schedule kinda thing, trying to do live streams at the same time each week kinda thing, and then, um, doing the awful video release at the same time each week. Plus, it keeps it a little, easier to keep track of, you gotta get done when you need it to be done by kind of thing, so everyone's saying, "Hi, what do we made for lunch today, the day for 12 a day to top jalapeno and cream cheese." Sounds good. Yeah, the spicy chaffles with cream cheese are definitely, I think one of the ways to go. Always enjoyed that. I still wanna do something a little kicked up from that, like with fresh habaneros or something even stronger. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And I think I missed Lynn, how asking about my finger. Well, yeah, it's still about the same as it has been for the last couple of weeks. I haven't lost my nail yet or anything, but it doesn't hurt. It's just it looks ugly right now. I don't know if it fall off at some point, but we shall see. I guess I've never done that before. I've never brushed my finger like that and had it go black like that, so I don't know what to expect necessarily, but we shall see what happens. Yes. As you can see on the banner rolling across the stream there, we've got, 4 members this month. Um, Rickwin Jo, she's, a member, and then we've got Hungry Heath is, or no, sorry, Brenda and Hungry Heath are members, uh, and then P&J's Homestead Adventures and Consume the Goodness both, uh, picked up gifted memberships in the last couple of weeks. It's exciting to have multiple members at the same time on the channel. Again, it's one of those things where I have up and running, and I'm going to slowly, I think, change things up a little bit with the memberships and go down to a single, sort of tier for the memberships and try and keep it fairly low priced, kind of thing. I've already deleted the upper level of the memberships for now, and then, eventually we're gonna go down to just the $2.99 level of memberships. And I'm not soliciting it at all. It's just information, just so everyone's aware, because then we can focus on sort of what we can offer as part of that membership, and just focus on a single level, so we can get into doing, members only content and live streams, and then even, we could set up live chats and, Zoom calls and stuff like that. If everyone wanted to do something like that, I'd definitely be game for that. Got Steve and Tina Jewell in the house. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you could all give a thumbs up for the video, the live stream, it definitely helps, get it out into YouTube and hopefully get more people here each week kinda thing. I'm really excited with the number of people that are here each week hanging out with me. The Thursday night live stream isn't super exciting. Um, really just an update and, catch up for the, uh, the week and see how everyone's doing. Like I say, most of the viewers here are content creators as well, so hopefully everyone's doing well with their channels. Everyone that's here is, uh, people that, are creators that have come over from Tuber Chat, which I'm definitely appreciative of because it's, as I've said, networking is one of the real important parts of being on YouTube, creating relationships with other creators and with viewers is, I think the key to being successful on YouTube. And, like I say, over the last 2, 3 months, things have really, have really taken off, which is super exciting for me. Lynn, am I the only one here without a channel? Well, unless there's other people in the background, that are just hanging out, then you might be, Lynn. I don't know if Jaden's got a channel or not, but, yeah, everyone else here has their own YouTube channel. So, yeah, that's all from, uh, Tuber Chat, getting to know all these other channel creators. You know, no, none of them are part of quote unquote keto community, but we all like learn new things from each other. You know, uh, Paul and Jason over at P&J's Homestead Adventures, they have a chaffle iron now that they won from the channel, and they're right into chaffles. Tiffany from Canadian Family Life, she's got a chaffle iron now too, so she's making uh, her own chaffle recipes as well. So anything I can do to sort of spread the word of keto and that throughout um, the, uh, the community is what I, like to do for sure. Have 2 does, want one? I don't know if you're talking about here, but, yeah, not around here, that's for sure. So everyone's saying hi to Lynn. Yeah, Lynn's all over the Keto community. She's a great supporter. She's been supporting my channel for quite some time too, so, I'm super happy with the support that I get from the keto community as well. Um, it is tough because there's a lot of channels in this niche, basically. So providing content that's worth, you know, following is can be a little difficult with the number of channels that are out there, but, all you can do is your best. Hope that people wanna come back every week, basically. We are addicted to crispy chaffles. Yep. Yeah, crispy is definitely best for chaffles. Crimson Skies, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by again. Oh, okay, you have 2 channels. This person without one, want one. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think we've tried to talk Lynn into doing the channel before, or someone has mentioned it to her before, but she's, she wants to get into this crazy world of being a content creator. Everyone's saying hi. It's, I don't know, it's one of those things, having a YouTube channel is fun. Uh, it can be really exciting at times, but then it can also be I'm sure everyone on here has experienced it when you have the highs, but then you also have the lows with the channel as well. You have a video that does really good, and you get a bunch of subscribers, and then YouTube decides that, "Hey, let's get rid of the 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 fake accounts and everything," and then you start losing subscribers, and I don't know. I keep wanting to sort of forget about that and just let it be and keep doing what I'm doing and let things do what they do on YouTube, but it's, every time you open up that channel dashboard and being small channels, we can all see that number and know where it was yesterday, right? So, but anyways, I'm rambling. Speaking of subscribers, Jesse has Jesse Miller has her 2,000 subscriber live stream scheduled for Sunday, I believe it is. It's, look it up the look up the link for everyone. I'll definitely try and be there, Jesse. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to be around that day. Where Yep, 2K celebration. We grab the link for that. So there's the link for Jesse's no, P beat me to it. Anyways, yeah, so hopefully everyone can, come hang out with Jesse on Sunday for that. Yeah, 3 PM Eastern. That'll be a lot of fun. Jesse has some really good live streams, lots of fun, hanging out there. So, and yeah, congratulations for hitting 2,000. Definitely an uh, exciting milestone in the creator's journey. Getting ready to launch a new channel before the end of the month is yeah, just let us know what it is. It's, I've got a second channel. Nobody knows about it because it's really I haven't posted anything on it for months or maybe even a year. But I started a channel that's just dedicated to shorts a long time ago. It's still there, and I might use it eventually. like 2 subscribers, but, I don't have time to properly look after this channel, so I'm not even gonna bother venturing into anything new in addition to this one for quite some time. Uh, a happy and very friendly channel. Yep, yeah, lots of fun over there. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's, Jesse's another great supporter. Usually one of the first comments on my videos every time I put them up there, so that sort of shows you what kind of support you from Jessie, and her premieres or unboxings are always fun to watch. Again, it's one of those things that, um, the the products that she unboxes every month, it's not something that, I would ever interested in purchasing, but, it's still fun to hang out and hear opinions and information, it's just fun to be part of the community. Tried the question tortilla. Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 videos on my channel with, I made the nacho ones and I made the taco ones. So, yeah, you just crush them up and mix them in with the egg and cheese, and it just gives them the flavor. I did it with the ranch ones as well. Those ones turned out pretty good, so I think I've got 3 now. Always kind words to say, great supporter, great channel. Yep, I try. It's so tough to keep up, as we all know. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I can imagine, like, it's one of those things where, yeah, if you had to be constantly trying to find new things to unbox like that, like, I guess it might be a little easier with, like, subscription type boxes that, typically are released every month, or every other month or periodically kind of thing. It hopefully helps provide you with new content all the time. Um, it's one of the things that I've run into with this channel doing, product reviews. I've got quite a few product reviews on the channel, but there really hasn't been an awful lot of new products to review for the keto community, at least in Canada. Like, there's always new stuff to get in the US, but here in Canada, we don't usually get, any new products until they've been elsewhere for, you know, quite a bit of time, so by the time things get to Canada half the time, then, everybody's over it. They don't really wanna hear about it anymore. I do have one new new to me Quest product, that I'm gonna do a review on hopefully this weekend, but, like I say, it's fortunately, the product reviews are kinda few and far between right now, but I'm gonna still keep doing them, when I find new things. Yeah, it's tough, like I say, I don't know. Posting and like, streaming is one thing. I'm fairly comfortable just coming and hanging out and talking to everybody in the chat for an hour each week. That's usually why I only keep it to an hour so that I don't bore everyone to death with these live streams, but, posting regularly, and again, this is why I come back to what I was saying earlier. I think it's, you know, it'll help your channel if you can sort of stay consistent, and even if you won't only put out 1 video a week, a piece of content that you're happy with, or at least, I guess we're never happy with our own content 100%, but, you know, a quality piece of content once a week, and then, as I've been doing lately is, scheduled it for the same day, the same time every week. Take some of the pressure off, I think. I still had struggle each week trying to find a new Jaffa recipe to do. Thankfully, there's, tons of different things I can put in Jaffas, but I always find myself like tomorrow's Friday, on Saturday is when my next video will come out. Thankfully, I already know what I'm gonna make, so I'll probably actually make it tomorrow night after work and then, edit and post a video on Saturday morning. Um, but that seems to be my routine. I basically do Sunday to Thursday coming up with what I'm gonna make the recipe on Friday night, edit Saturday morning, post it Saturday morning, and then Saturday night. I think, at least from my experience, that has allowed me to, stay consistent, I guess, without having to worry too much about, "Oh, what am I gonna put out next," right? Brampton Gardner, thank you for coming by. Phone is dying, so can't stay long. I appreciate any time you can stop by and say hi. Uh, Rochelle, right? Yeah, we met up with her, Brampton Gardner, uh, Kevin from Tuber Chat, Scott from Ram the Rooms. We all hung out in Toronto at a restaurant for a night, a few weeks ago there, got to know each other and talked about YouTube for a few hours, so that was lots of fun. Yes, keeping up supporting others and uploading to our own channel, it's a lot. It is, yeah. But I think we're all doing pretty good with our channels. I'm always excited to see what everybody's putting out on their channels, and, I see activity from most of us on a regular basis, which is really exciting for me to see. So, and I we'll all get there and hopefully get to the levels we want with our channels. But at the end of the day, just do what you enjoy, and that's really all you can do. Don't force things that you don't wanna do. Don't do content that doesn't make you happy because it's gonna come across through in your content if you do. Everyone's saying, "Hi, I post a video every day. I have videos posted first week of June. Helps if you need to take a break." Yeah, yeah, definitely, posting or uploading ahead of schedule is, it takes some of the pressure off for sure. I wouldn't, I have 0 time to post more than I would never be able to post a video every day. That myself personally, way too stressful. That's why I've got 1 video a week, and since I did that, it was when I started doing that consistently that things changed for the channel. From I went from 1,300 subscribers to working on 2,600 now, uh, and that's really the only change I made was being more consistent with what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's just what's worked for me. Everybody's gotta figure out what works for them. Did we lose power yesterday? I'm wondering if you're talking to me. No, we weren't, sure if that was Pete. Yeah, no, we didn't. It looked like it was gonna storm pretty good here last night, but it didn't, so that was weird. Because we usually, if it's windy at all, typically that's when we lose our power even if we don't have a storm. If it's really windy, that we lo it goes out on us. Especially this time of year with graduation around the corner, yeah, and that's the other thing, everybody gets busy with life, there's lots of different things that need to be done, um, but that's one thing, you just have to get to the point where you can look ahead and see, "Okay, well, I may not be able to do something this week, so let's try and work in putting 2 or 3 pieces of content together in 1 week," like Ron was saying, so that you can get it ready to go and not have to worry about it, like, say you're going on vacation or, you've got things that you need to do. 'Cause, yeah, I know the stresses of trying to keep up with it, I feel, and even myself in the last 2 or 3 months have found it a little bit stressful at times. "Oh, I need to have something ready for 7 o'clock on a Saturday night." And there have been times where it's coming down to the wire to get it up there, but, you know, again, it's a learning process for sure. Have to run, getting around the storms, have to keep the phone charged, yeah, for sure. Thank you for coming by, Monica. I definitely appreciate seeing you here. Graduating a family member. Parents in Alaska. Yeah. I think Monica, if I'm not mistaken, I think, yeah, she's in Louisiana, but she's from Alaska. I was saying goodnight. Oh, stepdaughter. Yeah, that's cool. Much warmer. Yeah. Yeah, I would much rather live in Louisiana than Alaska myself. Thanks for the reminder, Pete, for that. I've been puttering in the garden, and have content, but need to spend time at it. But the weather is so nice. I did yoga in the garden instead. Yeah, I saw your Instagram post with your dog helping yoga. So, yeah, definitely nice weather. But like you say, you have to take advantage, like, if you're, if your content is gardening, you gotta have to make hay while the sun shines, as they say, right? You need to be getting the content that you're putting out on your channel while you can. Um, yeah, the editing part is definitely, uh, one of the more stressful parts, I think, ultimately. I've It's getting a little easier for me because it's sort of the same format every week. Um, so I'm pretty used to the way I'm editing these videos each week now. But yeah, editing is definitely important. Going live interviews are always fun. Yep, yep. It's, definitely a way to connect with your audience. I'm not I don't know. It's a catch-22 with live interviews. I'm not the biggest fan of them, only because it's tough to interact with the audience, during a live interview. Like, if you're trying to interview someone and interact with the live audience, because if there's one thing that sorta turns me away from, uh, live streams is when, 2 people are just talking on a live stream, they just ignore everybody in the live chat. I know it's hard to do both at the same time, but personally, that's one of my pet peeves. That's why, for the most part, everything I do is pre-recorded and then released as because then I can concentrate on the interview. When it goes out as a premiere, then I can concentrate on, interacting with the live stream. But again, uh, that's just me. Again, I'm talking about here is sort of what I've learned in the last 3 years, and what works for me. Some people are really good at being able to have a live guest and talk uh, to people in the chat at the same time, right? It's just I find it a little distracting, so that's the way I typically do things. Helping, yeah, yeah. Your dog seemed pretty interested in what you were doing for sure. Did I pick up veggies yet? No, we didn't. I haven't even cleaned out we have one sort of 4 foot by 4 foot garden patch that we grow in. Haven't even cleaned up the soil in it yet this year. I'll probably get around to that this weekend. Try and Like, we'll probably do tomatoes again and stuff like that, but I want to see if I can get some pepper plants as well. So, but we have a garden center right down the street from all that stuff. Low carb spin, good to see you. Another, sort of low carb, recipe, channel I'm just getting to know. Been over there a couple of times watching their content. I think I met them mainly from, Ketogenic Woman's channel. Yeah, so another fun channel. They make some really interesting, uh, recipes over there. Again, if anyone wants, just, type in #Thrive in the chat, and it'll drop you a link for you, so everyone can connect with each other. Yeah, I like a live interact with the chat, absolutely. I think that's really important. There's nothing worse than going to a live stream and then, even especially if it's just something like this where I'm here trying to interact and talk with everyone in the chat, for me to completely ignore someone that comes in and says hi and, like that's I'll be completely honest with you, there have been channels that I went to check out because I was told, "Oh, well, yeah, you can get to know a bunch of people like this over on these big channels," and you go and you say hi in the chat, and you try and talk to people, and you're just ignored, so, basically, I don't go back to those channels, and that's just the way I feel about it. Anyways, so I'm saying hi, have to get going, gotta get the kids ready for bed. Thank you for coming by, Chrissy and Kenny. I'll remember that from now on. And we've got Kendra, Consume the Goodness in the house. Good to see you, Kendra. Thank you for coming by. Our second, gifted membership member is in the house. Like I was saying earlier, we're gonna sort of modify the membership levels, sort of once Kendra's membership and P&J's membership or the gifted memberships are good for 30 days. Sort of once those 2 memberships expire, I'm going to probably get rid of that $4.99 level membership as well, and then go strictly to a single membership of $2.99 a month. Try and keep it affordable for anyone that wants to join, and then that way we can concentrate on added value for that one level of membership. I think that I've seen other channels going in that direction. I think it makes more sense. So everyone's saying hi to Kendra. What do we got here? Accidentally dropped my little pack of soil blocks with my peppers. Not sure. That's sad. Yeah, like I say, I gotta. Um, one of these years, I'm gonna grow something from seeds, or try to at least. But for now, we just usually go buy seedlings from the garden center, and that way we don't kill them. I'm saying hi to Pete, and it looks like our link dropper is still working. Is good. Afraid to get any plants because we're in the cicada zone. Oh, yeah, that would not be good, and it is the year what is it? The what do they call it? When the 2 populations of cicadas, come out at in the same at the same time. Because what I can't remember what the intervals are for them, but that's this summer, so they're going to be everywhere, that's for sure. I have others that are doing well, but these were specialty jalapenos. Whew, uh, that's sad, but hopefully they survive. Like I say, I don't really know anything about gardening, so, uh, hopefully you can keep them going for the rest of the summer. It's tough to be ignored when you attend a live stream. Yeah, like I say, there's being ignored in a live stream with 3,000 people in it. That's, to be expected. I regularly attend live streams with creators. There's one keto channel, Dr. Ken Berry, probably heard me, talk about him before. He has over 3,000,000 subscribers, and his live streams routinely have 4,000 people watching them. So, being ignored in the live chat of a live stream like that, 100% that's the way it goes. Like, they're, uh, those I know that's gonna happen, but when you go to a live stream that is like the pace of what we have here tonight, and nobody says hi to you, and the channel creator just ignores you, it's like, okay, well, that's where that's usually where they lose me anyway, so anyways, enough of the negativity. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Oh gosh, those freak me out. Thankfully, haven't had any here. Yeah, I don't think we get them up here, but, yeah, they're not the nicest insect for sure. The homestead's in the house. Thank you for coming by. Good to see you. Everyone's saying hi. I just go into streams not expecting anything, just enjoying the company of good people. Yep, and that's usually how I try to go into them as well. It's just, when you're talking to yourself and nobody even says hi back to you, it's like, I don't know. Again, it's just one of my pet peeves. I don't I like I said, I don't come across it very often, but it has happened a couple of times, so that's why I try and make I don't highlight every single comment that comes through, but I like to say hi to everyone. Got Karen in the house, so we'll say hi to Karen. I wanna make sure that everybody feels welcome here, you know, because I appreciate every minute that people can spend, on these live streams. Again, I know they're not super exciting. We're really just all here hanging out, talking about what comes up, like, we're talking about, cicadas here now tonight because that was brought up by someone. So, you just never know what we're gonna talk about here. Will not be ignored, that's for sure. Did you say no, I know people. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I hear you. So, one thing I wanted to sort of pass by, you know, as, a lot of creators and even people that aren't creators here, we've got Coastal Water in the house, thank you for coming by. On last week's and this has happened, I think, once or twice before. On last week's video, there was a comment from, I don't know if they're like a returning viewer or a subscriber or a first-time viewer or anything, basically saying that I need to stop using background music in my videos, which, so that's a question I sort of put to you, everyone else. Is that something that bothers you when you watch videos? Or, like, specifically with my videos, I try and keep it fairly quiet and not intrusive enough where it should bother people, but again, is it something that what does everyone sort of think about background music? Would you rather not have it and just have, the audio of someone who's talking to you about something they're doing, or do you think that background music helps, uh, keep your attention in a video? Everyone's saying, "Hi, love to catch live streams because you usually learn some great hacks and something never knew before." Yep, yep, and that's, definitely something especially true here is that because, we do have some viewers here, but, most of the people that are here, in the live chat tonight are our fellow content creators, so most of the people here have their own channels. So, a lot of the times, the live streams conversation veers into the YouTube, uh, lane, which, sometimes I feel bad for people that may come for, like, keto conversations and stuff like that, which I'm always willing and happy to talk about as well. But being in the company of other creators, I think we always a lot of times we tend to talk about sort of what works on YouTube and are we doing things right, and, you know so it's always good to learn, um, from live streams, and that's why, like I was saying to you earlier, I think I found your channel through, uh, Anita over at Ketogenic Woman, and that's why I like to go hang out there is because I learn lots of new things from her guests and from herself. You know, do I really learn a ton of new stuff that I didn't necessarily know before? Probably not. I've been keto for over 5 years now, so I've seen it all and done it all, but it's always good in company where you can hear stories from other people, in live streams like that where people add their own, you know, uh, trials and, wins and losses and that. 'Cause that I think that helps everybody. Doesn't bother me either way. If it's there, cool. If not, cool. Yeah, I don't we like music, especially if it goes with what the person's doing. And again, necessarily does music go with what I'm doing with my videos when I'm doing chaffle recipes? Yeah, probably not. But then I think about the sections of my videos, like if you've ever watched any of my videos, when I'm mixing up eggs and cheese and stuff like that, I'll typically speed it up a little bit because really, do you wanna sit there and watch me beat eggs and cheese for a minute? Most people don't, right? So that's why I speed it up, and it's usually during those times that I'll allow the audio to come up a little bit just to give you something to listen to, right? But maybe this week I'll try it without the audio and see how things go. We'll see if it's better. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried tried it without, background music, so either way you like it, we say do what you like. Yeah, I do. I just like to make sure everyone, is happy. If it's something I guess if I got a lot of comments, from people saying to take it out, it might be a big difference, but, we'll see. I like adding music because some of my stuff yeah, sped up and needs some music, and it sounds weird if it goes in and out, so I usually lower it when I'm talking, but feels more consistent. But, yeah, and that's sort of the way I look at it too. I at the end of the day, I just don't want people to be bored watching my videos, so way to stay on the fence there, Kendra. That's funny. I'm not the best to ask about background music, but mine's fine, especially with a short video. If you had music in the background of the live, it would be tough. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Well, thank you for that. Like I say, it's one of those things, and it may be a completely personal preference thing. Some people just might not like background music, and that's perfectly fine as well, right? So, do you know creators will use background music to prevent viewers from playing their videos at faster speeds too? Yeah, and that could be it too. A lot of people like to watch them sped up, which with the background music can probably be a bit annoying. I do like a bit of light music, adds a little atmosphere, if not super loud, just what I prefer, and that's sort of the way I try and do my audio as well. Like, I bring the volume way down, um, on the majority of it, and then, like Michelle was saying there, is that when I do my sped up sections of the video, then I'll bring the volume up a little bit, give you something to listen to while you're watching it, um, and then bring it back down when I'm doing my commentary or my voiceover. Because that's one thing I changed in last week's video too. I had some time, uh, alone in the house to do my video, so I did the audio of it while I was doing the video. Usually, I'll record my actual recipe, making my chaffles and that, and then I'll edit the video and then go back and do a voiceover, for the video, but last week I did real-time audio, which makes it a little bit easier to fill in those gaps that may not need music, so we'll see. Maybe we'll play around with it. Like I say, this video last week did do better than the previous 3 or 4 weeks, so, or maybe that had more to do with the actual type of chaffle, which is the mustard chaffles. So, the one thing I did notice is that my average view time on that video was higher than the ones that I do the voiceovers on, so who knows? That's comes right down to trying different things, figuring out what works, and then trying to replicate it, so my videos are not boring. Well, thanks for that. It's again one of my, um, the, one of my goals, try not to be boring so that people enjoy coming back. He's feeling his oats tonight, and that's funny. I don't have to worry about that, just see. Yeah, I have no oats. Now, there we go. Well, on that note, we've reached our hour for tonight, so we will probably wrap things up here. I hope everyone has a good weekend. It's a long weekend here in Canada. Monday is a holiday, for our May long weekend, and then, next Wednesday, like I was saying earlier, next Wednesday, the 22nd, probably, I think I've got it set for 6:30 PM Eastern Time. We'll do our next installment of the live cook-along, in my kitchen. Hopefully uh, that's a fun time as well, so looking forward to that, and looking forward to anyone can make that there. I would do what works, and music is working. Yeah, like I say, I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel because it's at the end of the day, things are working the way they are, so I just wanted to see what everyone's was their thoughts on it were, 'cause you get those kinda comments every once in a while that, sorta make you think about what you're doing, right? Good to see you. Hope you have a good long weekend. Hope everyone's evening is great, restful. Yep. So it's good to see everyone. Uh, Again, thank you for being here tonight. I really do appreciate all the time that people spend here. Thanks for dropping that link, Pete. Appreciate that. We'll see you 7 PM Eastern, Saturday night for this week's Chaffle recipe premiere, and then next Wednesday for May's cook along live stream. So until then, keep on thriving, my friends. Have a good night.